Well, that was largely disappointing. Wish I could somehow figure out a way to keep the game alive. I don't know whether it's. I'm pretty sure it's my computer, though. Sadly, the game is beginning to outrun its capabilities. Gotta see about saving myself up some money to upgrade this thing. Oh, upgrades. Alright. System map. Alright, I was heading to that guy. Hey Midwest, how you doing? As you can see, we've already had problems with the stream this evening. Come on, let me do the invite. Come on, game. There it is. There we go.
Finally. I don't know if it's your computer or not because mine crashed the same way yours did.
Well, okay, well, maybe it's elite.
And I don't have YouTube.
Right, you're not broadcasting, you're not, you know.
Right.
I think you even have a better computer than I do.
That's good, Midwest. We're glad you came in there.
Boy, that's a big polar cap.
Yeah. Midwest says it's standard. You think with that ice cap on one end it'd be out of balance?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Wow. I think I maybe would have been able to do that with 4 probes instead of 5.
Yeah, I was told, I don't know how true it is, but if that goes complete before your 5th one, or before one of the probes hit, it doesn't even count that probe.
It doesn't. Oh, you're too far away.
how that happened.
Got you 1,125 light seconds away.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you know, it's the game screwing up and it's going to crash me again in a few minutes.
Oh, no. But when I pulled away from the sun, when it started when the temperature started clicking down, it did 2 clicks, and I just throwed it in 0 throttle.
Well, it's got you way away from me right now.
I have no clue. It just showed up on the YouTube that you got a live feed going too, so. Delay.
All right, I got a target.
Okay, doke.
Engage.
Preparing to fold space.
I got to write myself some new scripts for Anubis.
Oh, you will have him confused. So I decided it was going to be easy on my brain that I didn't turn A1 on so he doesn't talk to me, because when I have it, the computer, and you, it's like just a little bit too much. I have voices in my head.
24. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I don't see no water world, so. Getting a lot of codecs, though. Ooh, that's a pretty one.
There are a lot of stars in this system.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
System scan complete.
System map.
Wow, that is some system, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow,
And
that's an unusual.
we don't. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Metal rich body. High metal content. And a bunch of junk. Okay. That one's kind of cute. The icy body with rings. Circling a gas giant with rings. Oh, man.
What?
Oh, I'm looking at the orbit indicators where B and C are orbiting each other. The pair of them are orbiting A, and C is orbiting the whole lot of them way on the outside.
Okay. Later's Midwest. Glad you stopped in to say hi.
Okay, have a good one, Midwest.
So 2 are going around one direction, and the other one's going around the other direction, right?
Well, it doesn't say to give direction, but basically it's B and C are circling each other, and the pair of them are circling together around A, and then C is circling around the whole lot of A, B, and C and all the planets.
Wow.
That's kind of neat. Alrighty. Got target.
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for war.
Yellow must have not have found it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! There's a pair. There's a pair. There's a pair.
Well, luckily we came in the outside of the pair. Oh, there's 2 pairs.
Yeah. There's a pair. There's a pair.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, let's get some distance away from this guy. I would not want to be planet side on this type of system.
Get a little more.
Yeah. System map. A, B, C, D. That's funny.
And there's terraformables.
Nice.
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, and 6. Yeah.
4 and 5 rotate each other. If you want them, you can have them, and I'll go to 6.
Okay.
I figured with them twins there, or well, I guess you could say triplets, the big one and the 2 twins, there'd probably be a terraformable in here somewhere.
Well, it's the right type of star, so.
Yeah. I don't you know, when you come in, you kind of zoom in, and I don't know exactly where that one planet, that one star was, but I know I was taking heat from it. The one that was to my left when it came in.
Right. It's interesting that all the stars are pretty much clustered together, and the planets are orbiting all 4 of them. Nighttime? What's that? We don't have no nighttime. We have day, and we got hotter than hot day.
And nothing will grow.
Well, I guess they do have day and night because all 4 stars are right way over there in one direction.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks that I can't have the head tracker on because my eyes are so droopy tonight. down.
Just for the giggles and grins of it, this one's got that little landable moon, or whatever you want to call it, right below it. Probably a couple of nanoseconds. I'm just going to pop in.
Okay. I suppose I can... Oops, slow down, slow down. Oh, I did slow down. This one's yellow. Where's yellow? Yellow needs to scan this planet. It's yellow.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
System, yep.
Yeah, I got it completed. Headed to a pointer towards target. There,
Okay.
we're ready.
I'm gonna come do a flyby.
Okay.
Show the pretty bauble on the screen. It's probably prettier than the other two.
The main one that was terraformable was like a cloudy-ish blue,
Already better than the two I just did.
and I didn't really pay attention to the landable.
The landable I'm not... Excuse me. Ugh. The landable I'm not really all that worried about. Sorry about the yawn. Like I said, I've been burning the candle at both ends here.
Well, it was just right there, and I thought, oh, that's probably about 3,000 or so, so, you know, just tack it on.
Yep. Plus, I need to come all the way over here so that I can get in range and can actually pick up the destination on you. So I might as well scan the planet while or at least give a visual flyby on the planet while I'm here.
Right.
When I do make the new computer, I am going to add the new Tobii eye tracker on it, the 5. It's supposed to even be better than the 4C, which is the one I've got. That is a kind of it's yellowish.
You wear glasses, right?
Not while I'm at the computer.
I was going to say, I wonder, does the eye tracker, will it track with you wearing glasses?
If you train it while you're wearing glasses, it will track you while you're wearing glasses.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, I have a target.
Okay. Engaging.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
12.
Noise.
Fuel
Oh.
tank complete.
Oh, what a world, what a world.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, spinning around with a high metal content, which is, with them spinning in that combo, they're probably both terraformable. System map. Alright. Terraformable? Oh, they're not. Alright, you want Planet 1, which is the terraformable?
Go ahead and get it.
Oh, I'll get 2 and 3.
Oh, yeah, duh. I don't know what I was thinking about. We have a water world out here, too.
Yep. And it's in a binary pair with the with another high metal content, but not terraformable, but they're right there, so might as well get them both.
Right. Right. Okay, I get one. I don't know. I had a brain lapse there. Like, no, there's only, I just seen that one terraformable. Forgot about the water world. I would be leaving some money on the table.
Well, I'm not going to let you do that. That is pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Surface scan complete. Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
And we'll go see this other guy over here. Who is also relatively pretty.
Surface scanned by
Alright, now I'll come back over to 1. So I can take a look at that terraformable you've got over there.
Okey-doke. A shame maybe we don't have, you know, where you can see out your cockpit and out of mine.
Yeah. That would be nice.
How you do that?
I don't know.
I know in like in Discord you can split screens and both you be live at the same time. But I don't know how you'd get that to YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it would probably get confusing because then you're looking at the wrong screen.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah, gotta go spin around to the light side of this thing. I wish I could turn my head. Of course, I'm too tired for that to work. Ah, this one's pretty too. Isn't that nice? That's real nice. Okay.
Engage.
Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Fuel scooping.
13.
Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete.
System up.
Got a terraformable.
We do. Hey, another system we own. First one, yep. Well, I guess I'm heading there.
Okay. how's your computer desk coming along?
I haven't had any time to spend on it since, I spent a little time 2 weekends ago, but last weekend was just too darn hot. Managed to drill a bunch of holes, cut a couple of pegs, and figure out, how to properly fit pegs to holes. Because I've actually never done, peg and glue construction before.
Yeah, we were talking about that, yeah.
So, definitely a learning process. Oh, this is an ugly terraformable. So we'll see if I can manage some time this weekend, or whether it's just going to be too hot, because there's no air conditioner out there.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Alrighty, I've got target.
Okay, engaging.
Engage.
Schooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Yellow said he'd be back on with us, tomorrow night?
Yep. And it doesn't look like tonight we're going to make the kind of distance we made last night.
Complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Unless we get a few more of these.
Yeah. We'll make, if we only got 15 jumps, and that'll be
System map.
right at 659.
Okay. We own the system.
656.
Alright, whenever you're done scooping,
I'm done cooling off.
engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing to fold space.
I don't know so much that I'm a Star Wars fan as I am a Jean-Luc Picard fan. He's kind of the epitome of a starship captain.
I guess I'm just old school. William Shatner.
Fuel scooping.
William Shatner was very...
Fuel scooping complete.
Well, I can see why you'd like him. I mean, William Shatner's was definitely played the good old boy. But,
He made a better star captain than he did a cowboy.
he must have made a lousy cowboy then. Captains don't go away on away teams. That does not happen. Ever.
Yeah, Captain Kirk was always doing that.
Yeah. He was also very informal with the crew.
Well, when you're that far out, and there ain't nothing for... I guess you would kind of let go of the formalness a little bit.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. Absolutely not. You would stay very formal. And there's very good reasons for that, and it has to do when you get in trouble.
System scan complete.
You don't want people thinking you're their friend. You're the boss. System map. I mean, you don't want to be confrontational, but you always want to be authority. Alright, so we own the system. And nothing else is worth it. Okay. Ready to go.
Okay.
Engage.
Frameshift drive
Schooling FTL engines and
Luke
preparing for
Picard
jump.
did the same thing. He was very, very friendly with number one.
He was.
Not as bad with the crew.
Well, I mean, your first officer, generally you'll be a little more friendly with. Because you have to take him into your confidences for what you're doing so that, you know, God forbid you get, sidelined for some reason, he can take over right from you.
Yep, buddy, and we got another water world.
Yay!
Whoops, what did I miss?
But, I mean, they both were, when it came to dealing with the crew, they were both, very much authority figures, which is what you need in, any sort of, military ship, starship, what have you. I mean, that's the way it's got to be.
Did you get a water world?
Yeah.
We got another one out there somewhere then, don't we?
Nope.
Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
I happened to see it right off the bat because I was pointed at it. Now we got a miscellaneous gas giant somewhere.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
System scan complete.
System map. Alrighty, we own the system. Terraformable. So is the water world.
3 so far.
3 of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
3 of them.
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Well, I'll just start at the beginning.
Okay, I'll get 3.
I have to swing by all of them because gotta put the pretty orbs on the stream. But Jean-Luc Picard very much, I mean, he must have studied naval captains. Because he very much had, that persona nailed.
Didn't Jean-Luc also play like the captain of it wasn't Sequest.
I'm not sure.
He played like a captain of a submarine, I thought.
It could be.
I'll have to look that up. Tell you tomorrow night.
But,
I think it's kind of ironic that the two super captains, Star Trek and then Enterprise or whatever Luke or John Luke does, they're both foreigners.
William Shatner's Captain Kirk was very relatable if you didn't understand, military discipline. So it made for good TV, but it really wasn't accurate as to, what a personality of a starship captain would be. But, both Commander Riker and Captain Picard very much had that senior officer vibe going for them. And, in fact, when Sulu in one of the later Star Trek movies was captain of one of the other starships, he very much had that down as well.
Yeah.
Kirk was very much the oddball out. Reminded me more of a fighter pilot than a captain.
Yeah, he was more of a Top Gun character.
Yeah.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
But he was, you know, he was the captain of Star Trek when it was just nobody really knew what a star captain would really be like.
Yeah. And, you know, very much out of the space jockey mold. Which really wouldn't be the captain. I mean, that would be, you know, someone who flew a fighter from a carrier ship type of thing. Very much, you know, it's what a lot of the anime characters, you know, lead characters. You know, they're never the captains of the ships. They're always the, you know, the hot jock fighter pilot. You know, looking at Gundam, you know, the main character isn't, you know, you know, the captain of the ship is kind of a supporting character, because it's really told about the, you know, the main character's is basically a hot shot pilot for one of the fighter wings.
Yeah.
You know, the captain of the SDF-1 on Robotech. You know, he's very much a captain, but he really wasn't the main character. That was one of the, you know, fighter jocks on the on one of the Veritech fighters. The only one where the captain was really the lead character was Captain Harlock, or at least of those that I know of. Man, you know, I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of anime, but
Oh, come on. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Whatever you say, there's only one Spock.
yes. And that was my favorite character on the original Star Trek, was Spock.
He used to kill me when he used to raise it. He'd look at the captain and raise that one eyebrow up, and I thought, oh, just to know what was going on in your head.
You know, I spent 3 weeks perfecting that when I was a kid.
I still couldn't do his hand sign.
Oh, I learned how to do that one too. Why doesn't this look... Oh, it is. Okay. It's red! That's kind of cool. Well, reddish orange. That's neat. Oh, it's not letting me select you. Yeah, how nice. That's okay. I'll just spin around to face you, and then I can select you anyway. Okay, I got target.
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for warp.
Met an actual A-10 Warthog pilot. And his, he reminded me a lot of the way Tom Cruise played the pilot on Top Gun.
Fuel scooping.
Well. Oh, we got a
Fuel
water
scooping
world.
complete.
Excellent.
I'm beginning to like these 12s.
Oh, it's right there. Ooh, is that a pretty blue orb? Can you say 2 water worlds?
Really?
I see. I'm going to do that, are we? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's something else. Alright, we got an oddball. Oh, there it is.
System scan complete.
System map. Let's see what we got going here. First of all, we own the whole system.
Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
4. And 3 of them are rotating around each other.
Yep.
Water world out there by itself. I'll take the water world.
Alright, and
Let you have the 3 rotating.
I'll start on the inside and work my way out. Yep.
That's what, 7 million for this system?
Something like that. Well, and then again, the gas giant also has, I forget if it's water-based or ammonia-based life, so that's on the expensive side too. So this will be a nice chunk of change. Ka-ching! Reminds me, I gotta go. Gotta go check that multi-tool of mine and make sure it will still do the click-clack noise.
What do you got up your sleeve?
Well, you know, it's nice to be able to make that noise.
You know, with the temperature of the environment getting a little warm, it's advisable.
Yeah, as soon as I get some spare cash, I'm going to get my wife, daughter, and myself down to the local training range and get our FIDs and get certified. My wife already has, well, never mind, I'm not gonna...
Yeah, no.
Well, the state next to us requires a license to carry mace.
Are you kidding me?
Nope! Good old Massachusetts. And my wife being 4 foot and not much,
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. She needs every little bit of help she can get.
yep, especially since she's had at least 3 stalkers since I've been married to her.
I'm 5'2", and it's like, yeah, back in my younger days, I could have probably done enough damage to get away, but in my older age, running is not on the list of things to do.
Well, she's below 5 foot and reads as target. Yeah, when she's with me, it's not a problem because I'm 6 foot and I read as dangerous.
Surface scan complete.
So generally, when she's with me, it's never an issue because historically people just don't mess with me.
Right. Well, I'm just glad that our governor back last November passed the law from the state house that once you have your background check and you get your gun, you don't have to go to the police department and get a license to carry, either concealed or open. You can carry, so you don't have to pay the $200 or $500 permit
Nice.
to carry.
You're granted, yeah, you're granted just by getting the gun. You're granted license to carry.
Right. Well, he said it was unfair because not everybody can afford the $200 or $500.
On top of everything else, yeah.
Yeah, they can pass the background check with no problem. They just can't afford the license,
Yep.
the carry permit. And he said that's against the our Second Amendment Constitution.
Yep.
And so he made it where we can. So we don't have too much problem here.
Yeah.
In the big cities, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, yeah, you have problems. But, out here in the rural part of Oklahoma, you don't have that problem because nobody knows if somebody's carrying or not.
Right. Well, here in New Hampshire, getting a license to carry once you've got the gun or whatever is you just go down to the police department, fill out a form, and you've got it. There's no cost.
Well, back before November, for 2 years carry permit, it was $200, and if you wanted 4 or 5 years, it was $500, and it had to be renewed when it ran out. And I'm like,
Well, that's
not
BS.
fair.
Yeah. I don't believe ours here ever runs out.
Well, you'd think they'd have you come in and up it to make sure that you haven't committed a crime since you filled it out.
Well, no, they just revoke it if you commit a crime. That's.
So it depends on where I go, I may just, load up my gun in my purse and go, or, I've got a little thing that fits on my belt loop.
Yeah, my wife did, basically called up and talked to the police department. They said, "Come on down here. Here's a form. Fill it out. Okay, you have license to carry. It's good. Have a nice day." It was just like, okay, over and done.
Yeah, just don't go to New York with it, though. Jeez.
Hey, you got license to carry.
Surface scanned.
You have to have,
1%. Surface scan complete.
unless they grouped up, see, in Oklahoma, they grouped up together, Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and I believe Texas. There's one more, there's 6 of them.
System
I can carry, I can carry in their state because Oklahoma allows it.
Right.
But we have to be careful because if you go into Colorado, then you have to file for another permit.
Really? Okay. Well, I know the permit in New Hampshire at least covers Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So, and I imagine it covers Maine, Vermont. I imagine it covers most of New England.
Yeah. See, now
I should find that
where
out.
it ran bad, or he's trying to get it to where if you pass your background check and you're licensed to carry in your state, you should be able to carry in all 50.
Yeah, absolutely.
And but he hasn't been able to get that to pass yet because of Congress.
Tough, because California, New York, and Massachusetts would all be against that. And that's Chicago. That's a large voting block.
Yeah.
But really, I mean, if you've got the license to carry, you should have the license to carry. It shouldn't matter where you are.
Well, our state don't require you to have a license to carry as long as you pass the background check to buy the gun.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see them doing something like yours where you go down and fill out and have your fingerprints and shit.
Yep.
and then I would probably do that.
Oh, I do it. Once once we get the point where we've got the training, yeah, all three of us are going to go down and get it.
Yeah. I've been fingerprinted and ATF'd and Lord of London's insured and bonded and all that crap. That hell, they know who I am.
Yep.
Because when I was building bridges, I was also their demolition when it came to taking down the old bridges. So
right.
I had to go through a very extensive background check and be bonded and all that other good junk.
Now I'm coming to take a look-see over here. Look at the pretty world. The pretty blue marble with humongous ice caps. Boy, isn't that nice?
It is pretty.
Now I just gotta find you. Alright, I got target. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Whoa!
Preparing for war.
I thought you were going faster than that. I didn't think I was gonna catch you.
Well, I stopped.
Oh, that's why.
When I get done probing, I stop so it's not, I don't take you forever to catch up with. But you keep.
Well, I took a flyby around the world and came slingshotting around the other end of it, so I was moving pretty quick coming out.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, pair.
Luckily, not between them.
Fuel scooping.
11. Don't look like no water wheels in here.
Nope. Definitely not.
System scan complete.
System map. Well, we own it. And nothing worth looking at that I can see.
Okie dokie.
Engage.
You ready?
Frameshift
Okay.
drive charging.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Right.
Fuel scooping.
5. Well, that's a different number.
Yep.
Fuel scooping complete.
I see.
You see,
It's like 4 stars in a planet. Where the hell's the planet? Hello, planet! Where are you? Are you behind the star? Don't seem to be. You're not at B, C, or D. Where are you hiding?
I found it.
Ah, okay.
It's just an icy body.
Yep. System map. Well, we own it all, including the silly icy body. Oh, and I'm even lined up on the next one already. Engage.
Okay. We got
Preparing
10
to fold
jobs.
space.
Well, this will be the 10. When we get to this other one, it'll be 9 jobs to the end of it,
Okay.
which will be about right timing, won't it?
Pretty close, yeah.
Unless we get to 20 to 30. We may not make it. I'm surprised we've been out here and we haven't seen a system that had 98 systems in it.
Yeah. And we're going through the right types of stars, too.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
19.
That's a little more.
Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete.
System map. We own the system. And the only high metal content is, well, it's at least got an atmosphere, but it's not terraformable. Alright, on to the next.
Okay.
I've got luck.
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for warp.
Fuel scooping.
1.
Okie dokie.
Fuel scooping complete.
System map. And we own it. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, pull it away from the star. Cooling down. Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to fold space.
Execute hyperspace jump. Execute hyperspace jump. On my mark.
3, 2, fuel scooping.
27.
Okay, well this may slow us down a little.
Fuel scooping.
Oh my god. What a world. High metal contents. I'm sure some of them are going to be Terraformable.
Aha! I found you.
Find them.
Yep. 1.01G.825 Earth masses, but 3 atmospheres. It's a lot of surface pressure. Found the asteroid belt. System map.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah. Alright, we own the system. Start out high metal content, high metal content, high metal content, high metal content, high metal content. Way the hell out there.
Yep.
3 of them, all out at B. Well, that'll make this the last jump of the night, I guess.
Okay, I'll go for 1.
Okie dokie.
We were 7 jumps away anyway, so.
Yeah. System map. You know, it's on 5 minutes to 10 anyway. We're going to make more than 1 or 2 more. So we might as well take the money.
Yeah. Take the money and run. Oh, I see you up there to my left. Long ways out here, boss.
It is. You know, if it was just one, I'd say the hell with it and go on to the next system. But 3,
Yep.
okay. You know, 3 I'll go.
Five.
3 I'm willing to go.
World.
Yep. 3 I'm willing to go as far as 50K. So.
Yeah, the water world itself, 3 million plus. That's 5 million, if not more.
Yep.
First discoveries haven't ever been mapped. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, with 3 of them out there, it's worth going.
Yeah.
1, nah.
It depends on whether you got anything you want to do or not.
Yeah. And then, you know, if it's on the
Yellow
last.
would have probably went out.
Yeah, yellow would have probably gone out. And last jump of the night, sure, might as well. But like I said, if it was just 1 out there, go look in the next system. Maybe they're closer. But 3 this late at night, okay, we just do it. Executing loop of shame.
Funny catching you now.
Come around to the bright side of the pretty blue orb. Ooh, it's a 7 prober.
Going up to the planet.
Surface scanned.
This one kind of has a purplish,
Surface scan
blue
complete.
purplish.
Nice.
This is 7 prober too.
They're worth more. Go around to the bright side of this guy. Kinda pretty. Another 7 prober.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
System map. Alright, now I'm gonna come over, take a look, see at the one you're playing with.
It's done. I'm just out here. I dropped out of Super Cruise, getting ready to park for the night.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go take a nice look, see at the pretty orb, and then I will be reaching the end because we're after 10 o'clock already.
Right, I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, I'm approaching the planet. Make sure I approach from the bright side, so I can see this purdy boy.
Yeah.
He seems a bit cloudy.
I guess it shows me parked there, don't it?
Yep. Yeah, this one's a bit cloudy.
Yep. Guess I was on the dark side of it. You can see the purplish blue. Go pull up there behind me.
Absolutely.
Well, there's no telling which way we're going to be going. We either be going
Disengage.
forward or backwards, dude. Yellow.
Yeah, no kidding.
Leaving hyperspace.
Whoa. There you are. Hi.
There you are. Oh, wow, that swooped me right past you, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
When you kicked out, you were right there by the right side of the cockpit. I seen you.
Cool. Oh, alrighty. That must have been a view. I'd love to actually see that.
Oh, to drop out of hyperspace right by somebody?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a ball of light noise.
Yeah.
And then it showed you going past me, and then it showed you flipping over, coming back at me. It was pretty cool.
Oh, cool. Alrighty. So we've made some distance tonight. Not quite as far as we perhaps would have liked, but then again, we got to play with some interesting systems. And we've basically run out of time. So we will pick this up tomorrow night, 8 p.m. as usual. I'd like to thank everyone who's come on tonight, and thank you, Midwest Bard, for joining us in stream or in the chat. I really do appreciate that. It's really nice to have an audience, and it's also very nice to have a responsive audience that comes in and lets us know how we're doing, and if there's anything you want to know, or anything that anything you want to know about the game, or anything that you want to see us do, particular planet you want to have us look at, we can do that. After all, it's all fun and games. At any rate, we'll pick this up tomorrow night, 8 p.m. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.
Well, it's been a pleasure as always. See you tomorrow night if the computer's slow to sign on.